playing right now, 94.3 Royal FM. And you know what? I want to officially open the Friday pregame right about now. I got an extremely talented artist in studio. His name is Bolingo Pacy. And you know what he's going to do? He's going to bless us with his amazing voice right about now. Take it away.
Thank you. Sinakwibagirwa uko nakumenye, nakubonye mbere nkwiyumvamo, sinabashije nakwitiyemo, waranyuze, nabuze n'umwe wakundutira, akagutwara umutima wanjye wakumenye mbere.
Wow. I don't even know what to say after that. Bolingo Pacy, thank you so much for that. Welcome to Royal FM.
Thank you so much.
Where did you learn how to sing like that? Let's just start from there.
I have learned from nowhere.
You were just born with the talent.
I was born with this.
Uh-huh.
But I had also a music background. Mm-hmm. My father was a musician, and I grew up with music beside me. So, yeah, that's how it came.
So have your family, has your father supported your music career? How does he feel about it?
It's one of the blessings, and not most of the artists who get that chance to have that support from the young age. Mm-hmm. So yeah, they were always supporting me, my mother, my father, so because they also love music.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's perfect. I think you are an exceptional musician. Your technique is very professional. Did you go to music school by any chance?
Yes, I did. 2018 I went to New Music School, and I graduated from there in 2021, and I also became an instructor there. Of music theory and music theory. So and I released my first album in 2022 after school. So you live, breathe, and eat music. Music is your everything. It's my food and my breath. Yeah, everything. My oxygen.
Your oxygen. So how did it feel to release an album after music school? Did that album have meaning to you?
Of course. That album was my first expression to who I am as an artist, because at first, when I was young, I did not have a dream of becoming like a pop star or someone who is gonna be on stage singing. At first, I was a jazz pianist.
Oh wow!
So I was playing in church, but the connection of my art with my songs came from the social inspirations. So I used to go whenever I have an issue, I have a feeling, I used to take my guitar and go to the jungle nearby, like to the hills. So I grew up in a village called Mahoko.
Okay.
So in village life, the villagers, there are a lot of situations that can inspire you as an artist. That is where I got my inspiration from to be a writer. All of my songs speaks about social life. Muchanchulo, it's my first album, and Muchanchulo means hustler.
So you're a hustler.
Of course, we are all hustlers.
We're all hustlers, technically. Speaking of writing, have you just written for yourself, or you've written for other artists?
Yeah, I have written for myself and for other artists.
Like
some of the songs, I have my songs called
Wow, wow,
So
okay.
that is my song.
Uh-huh.
I wrote that song when I was in high school for the girl whom I saw at first.
Mm-hmm.
It was love at first sight, so I loved her and I composed this song for her. So it was like a dedication to my love for her. And they end up giving the song to another girl.
So which
So,
girl did you give the song to?
Ariel.
Ah,
Ariel
Ariel.
Ways.
Okay. Any other artists that you've written for?
Yeah, many artists, and it is still in the kitchen.
Oh, you're
So
still cooking in the kitchen.
Maybe some of the songs are out yet, but I'm not ready to talk about
Oh, so
how
you
I
can-
am the one who composed the songs. But sooner I'll let you know all the songs. Most of the songs here, I'm a music producer. I'm an overdubbing musician, sessional musician in the studio. So I work with many artists. So in some of the songs I compose them. Yeah.
So you're multi-talented, instrumentalist, writer, producer. Is there anything that you don't do when it comes to music? Do you rap?
Yeah. No, I don't.
I guess that's the only thing that you don't do. But
Yeah.
you did just release a song. Please tell us about it.
It's my latest song. It's called Wisha. It's a featuring song with my friend Okama. It's a love song. It's on all digital platforms, Spotify, iTunes, and this song was written in 2017.
Wow. And why did you wait for that long to release it?
There was a lot of things happening. As I told you, I didn't have a dream of becoming like this kind of artist who are going to sing on TVs and everywhere. So I think it came by accident for me. It came by accident. People, I used to sing for myself because I love to sing. I love to write, and people told me, oh, you can sing, you can write. Why don't you do it? Why don't you? So that's how I started and fell in love with that. I got my first album and I'm releasing the next album called Inyenyeri in September this year.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it has 15 songs.
15 is a whole lot. We're going to talk about that album and more to do with you, Bolingo Pacy. But we got to listen to this new jam right about now. It's playing on 94.3 Royal FM. Guys, I'm here in the studio. I'm like, should I speak or should I just let him sing the whole time? Because what do I even say after that? That's a new song by Bolingo Pacy and it's playing right now on 94.3 Royal FM. And you know what? You're such a great performer. You've performed at so many places in festivals. I see Sofa Kigali. I see the Aflam Sudan Festival in Kigali, the Imizi final edition at Camp Kigali. There's so many places that you have performed. What is your process when it comes to performing?
My process is I take performance as a way of expressing more than performing. When it comes to perform as an artist, we are just entertaining people. But when you want to give a feeling, emotion, to share your feelings, your emotions, your stories with the audience, you are expressing yourself. So I think much more about expression than performance. And that's why most of the times, if you go to my platforms, you will see live versions. Most of my songs have live versions because people feel the expression that I was thinking of before performing in my live performances. That's why they like them the most.
Honestly, I believe that every song you release, you should have live performance. You should have a live experience where it's just you the whole night just doing your own thing.
Yeah, sure. I even usually do that. I do many concerts. I did almost 10 concerts, and the latest was at French Institute. It was a pre-launch of my new album called Inyenyeri, which is gonna be out very soon
in September. Yeah.
In September, yeah. And I usually do that. I regularly do that. I do live performances. So, and all my songs have live versions, and most of the people knows my live performances than official songs.
Than your actual songs. Honestly, have you heard yourself performing live? I see why they do that. But tell us about your album. You're releasing it in September. Do you want to tell us the artists that you have featured on the album?
On the album, I removed all the featurings and I'm releasing them right now. The first release is this one with Okama. I have the second with my Martin Ihogoza, and to be out very soon. The next is with Gilles Senode. And I have a set of collaborations till September. And I think those who love my music, they're not gonna be bored.
So you're gonna release all the features first, before you release the full album.
Yeah, sure.
So why did you decide to do it that way?
I decided to do that because I thought like my album has a set of stories, experiences, expressions that are connected to me personally, and I want to share that as an artist. That's why I loved myself. I loved myself the most. So I moved all the artists because I wanted the album to be connected, to sound the same, to have the same sound. Because when you feature an artist, you need also to give him or her a space to express himself. So that's why I chose to release those as singles, collaborations as singles. So even you can have good time enjoying each song. Because when you release songs as albums, some of the songs are not that they don't get attention, you know.
True, very true. Especially because it's 15 songs.
15 songs.
So I see why you need to space it out and release before September.
Yeah.
But I would love to know from you, what is the hardest thing about being a musician?
In Kigali.
In Kigali.
Yeah, because that is what I know.
Okay.
The hardest thing is being yourself. Being yourself is the hardest.
Do you feel
thing.
pressure to be like other people in the industry?
I don't feel the pressure, but I listen. I get some compliments, some people who wants you to be like others. The pressure is there already. But it's up to me or up to any of other artists to decide if you are going to be yourself or if you are gonna follow up other people. And me, I choose to be myself, and I choose to express myself to the people. So that's why I'm
okay.
here. You know?
So we've talked about the hardest thing. What is your favorite thing about being an artist in Kigali?
The favorite thing about being an artist in Kigali or being an artist in general?
I mean, you said in Kigali for the other one. You can answer in Kigali or in general.
Let me answer in general.
Okay, go ahead.
Being an artist is a blessing because it's a gift that God gives to be one of the creator. An artist is someone who creates something that will be useful to the society, that can put a big impact on life of many people. So if you're an artist, art is not just singing, it's not just singing, not just playing, there are also visual arts. Anyone who's into arts is contributing to the creation and to the future of the next generations, because when you create something, you are creating how can I say this? You are creating an ecosystem. You are contributing to the future generation.
That's
because
true.
they're gonna use it. They're gonna live by your inspiration. There are many people who are gonna survive under your expression. You know?
I agree. As we wrap things up, which artists are you looking forward to doing a collaboration with in Rwanda? Was that a hard question?
that is a very hard question. And the problem is that not many people knows that artist. me, one of the artists I dream to have a collab with is called Bolingo. He does live in Belgium, and he's one of the legends from here.
Okay.
And yeah, I would be very happy to have a collab with the guy.
Hopefully that will happen. I'm sure it will. I think you are on the right track. I know you're on the right track. All you need to do is just keep doing those live performances, keep releasing your music. You are extremely, extremely talented. And for anyone listening to the show right now, can you tell them where they can get your music?
You can get my music everywhere on social networks, on audio, streaming platforms like Spotify, iTunes, Deezer, AudioMark, everywhere. YouTube. I use the same brand name, Bolingo Pacy. BOLINGOPACY.
Perfect. Thank you so much for coming through. I cannot wait to listen to the album. I cannot wait to listen to the features. But before you leave, you gotta give us a song. You gotta play for us one more thing. You know.
Yeah, sure.
So take it away whenever you're ready.
This one is called Muchanchuro. It's the first album I released was Muchanchuro, and this was the song that was titled that album. And Muchanchuro simply means house light. It's a song I wrote by experience I had when I came in Kigali at the first time.
From the village.
From the village. And I saw an experience of a motor guy with his client. They were fighting over payment.
Okay.
Because the client also was from the village like me.
Okay.
And they stole him, and he didn't recognize that. So he ended up lacking payment to the motor guy, and all the people were like mocking him, beating him. And I was like, oh, if this was happening to me. I got inspired and wrote a song, and I came up with a story. That is not exactly the story I wrote, but I got inspired with that, and I wrote a story called Muchanchuro of a man who came from his family, his village, and came to the city to find a living, but ended up in a situation like that. So, and I was calling people to love each other, calling people for humanity. So that's all about the song.
I love it. Go ahead.
Nakuze numva inkuru ko hari umugabo witiraga, yasaga nk'umuntu mushya mu cyaro cy'iwacu, yasaga nk'unaniwe kandi yari afite icyaka ajya kugura amazi. Kubw'amahirwe yarageze hari abacuruzi, ntiyari afite impamba kandi yasaga nk'umugenzi, koko yari umugenzi ntiyari umutunzi. Kubera umunaniro yagendaga nk'umusizi, iyo umuyaga washyize umugabo ku karubanda, asera ku muhanda uzira. Iyo umubabarira ntasebere ku muhanda kuzira, ko yari umucanshuro ntasebere ku muhanda kuzira. Iyo umubabarira ntasebere ku muhanda kuzira, ko yari umucanshuro ntasebere ku muhanda kuzira. Amaze gushira inyota akora mu mufuka ngo yishyure, amafaranga aramucika rwasi, agiye kuyatora umuyaga urayahuha, ngagwa mu mugezi utemba arayahomba. yahuye n'uruva gusenya cyo yishyura arakubitwa koko yari umugenzi ntiyari umutunzi kubera umunaniro yagendaga nk'umusinzi umuyaga washyize umugabo ku karubanda asera ku muhanda uzira iyo umubabarira asebera ku muhanda kuzira we yari umucancuro asebera ku muhanda kuzira iyo umubabarira asebera ku muhanda kuzira we yari umucancuro asebera ku muhanda kuzira Nasere kumuhanda kuzira.
Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Bolingo Pacy just gave us an, I don't even know how to explain it, but amazing performance. Thank you so much for coming through. Make sure you check out his music as soon as possible. The album is coming out in September, but he still has so many singles that he's gonna be releasing. So he told you where you can find him on streaming platforms, on social media. Anything you want to say to your fans as you wrap things up?
What can I say? Like, they're the one who makes us keep like composing, keep us like being inspired. They are our first inspiration. So they inspire us, and we express, we give back the expression. So thank you so much for loving our music, and keep listening to my music everywhere on Spotify. There are many songs already released on all platforms, digital platforms, YouTube videos, live. So keep loving the music and stay tuned.
I hope you know that you are an inspiration too. As much as the fans inspiring you, you are definitely an inspiration. And I cannot wait to watch your next performance. Please let me know when you're performing. I'll definitely come through. And yeah, we definitely are going to look forward to that album. For now, if you're listening to the show, we're still on the Friday pregame. All you have to do is keep it right here on 94.3. This is Royal FM.
Elevate.